Alright guys, so I did that update video. I got that video of my daughter's computer out, and now we are going to start working on this computer right here. This is the one that I washed the motherboard in one of those videos probably close to 2 months ago now, and it's been sitting here ever since, just in pieces. And just for a heads up, I don't suggest ever taking apart a computer and just letting it sit around and then trying to put it back together. I mean, we all know where parts go and stuff, but I don't even know if all the little screws are here and stuff like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take it over to the table and start putting it together and see if we can get it to boot and stuff. So hopefully all the parts are here. I tried to keep them all in the same area, but after cleaning my garage, I actually don't know where the chip is. It had some sort of cheap Sempron chip in it, and I have no idea where it went. So what we're gonna do is throw a different chip in it. Man, I just kind of like tossed all the parts into a pile and put it all on the shelf. This still needs to be cleaned up. Yeah, that's about the only thing that still needs to be cleaned. So let's start getting this thing put together. We should probably start with the PSU. And right now it is 105 degrees in Indio. So I don't have I have a little air conditioner in my garage and stuff, but I can't have it on while I'm doing this and filming, because you guys won't be able to hear, or you'll actually be able to hear, you know, an annoying air conditioner in the background. Now I just have to hook up a monitor. I don't really need to hook up all this crap. I can just push the button and see what happens. I have no idea if this is going to boot up or not. If it doesn't boot up, then more than likely I have the front I/O stuff hooked up in properly. Let's go ahead and push the power button and see if it fires up. And no, it does not. I actually put the power on the reset spot, so I'm gonna have to switch these two. I was pushing the reset button when I should be pushing this one, the power button. Let's see. All right. So I put those in the wrong spot. The system actually turned on, but I'm not getting any anything on the screen. I remember the screen is kind of finicky, so I might have to get a different screen. That's probably what I'm gonna have to do. The screen's getting ready to get thrown in the trash because I can never get it to freaking work. And voila! Alright. I don't know if that's a good thing. Let's see. Oh, we don't have a CMOS in it. I forgot to put the CMOS battery in there. Got some brand new ones. So totally forgot to put the battery in it. Alright, Windows XP. Firing up. So washing that motherboard in the sink with soap and water and scrubbing it up did not kill it. We still have all the same stuff that we had on there the last time we looked at it. So it was a POS system for a hotel, if I remember right. All right, so a couple things. I hooked the power switch up on the wrong side. It should be over here. So it lines up with the power button. Instead, I lined it up with the reset button. That was the first thing that was wrong when I tried to power it up. And the second thing was I forgot to put in a new CMOS battery. So everything seems to be working. All right, we got 1 GB of RAM and an Athlon 64 X2 3800. I think I'm gonna download CPU-Z so we can see what BIOS this thing is on. Alright, I downloaded CPU-Z and HW monitor just so we can see what kind of temperatures are going on in this thing. And we'll see if this USB port on the front works. Hardware found. There's my HW monitor. Our temperature on our Athlon 64 is looking fine. 37°C. The temperature has gone down to, oh, never mind, not gone down. It went up to 107. And in my garage, I'm sure it's a little bit warmer than that. So I'm sweating, but whatever. So it's 107 outside, probably close to that in the garage too, and the CPU is running at 37 degrees. So that's good. All right. Let's see what BIOS this board is on. BIOS 0602. I think that 0602 is the most recent one, if I remember right. So this actually has an updated BIOS. This is the big test. We're going to shut it down and we're going to try this chip. This is an AM3 processor, and I'm not sure if it's going to work or not, but we're going to try it. Turn off. Try to turn it on and see if this boots with the AM3 processor. Let's go for it. Yeah, it's booting. All right. I feel like I was totally like kind of down in this video because it's so hot in my damn garage, but now I can get a little excited. We got the spot. Hey, all right. It boots with an AM3 processor. That is excellent. All right, dude. New hardware found, it says PCI host bridge, PCI standard host bridge. All right. I'm assuming it's working out the new CPU that's in there. All right, CPU-Z. Let's see what we got. There it is. Look at that. AM3 right there. Bam. That means we could even run a some sort of Phenom CPU if we wanted to, but I can't remember his name right now, but one of my subs recommended this CPU. He said it's, you know, overclock it and it'd be awesome. So that's what we're gonna do. I cannot believe that worked. All right. All the stuff that I read online, it really made me have my doubts. I just wasn't sure if it was going to work. We're gonna do one more thing before we call this a day. We are going to do some unboxings. Here's a couple of things that I bought a while ago and I never opened them. It was for this build, and I just never opened it because everything was just sitting there doing nothing. So let's go ahead and open this. We're going to water cool this CPU. So we're going to water cool the CPU because I really do want to overclock it as much as possible. The guy that recommended the CPU, he told me I don't need to water cool it, that it overclocks on air really well, but I'm kind of getting like a water cooling bug, so I just wanted to water cool it. And this thing right here, I've always been curious about. It might be something that you're curious about too, because it's an all-in-one little pump reservoir combo, and these are super cheap. You know what I mean? I can't remember exactly how much I paid for it, maybe like 25 bucks, but I just felt like this was the best way to do it. I'll be able to sit it in here somewhere, hopefully, like right in here. You know what I mean? Bam! That actually fits really well. And yeah, I couldn't find anybody like reviewing one of these on YouTube, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna see how well this thing works, and with this nice little water block, came with a couple barbs, and this isn't gonna be a hard line water cooling project. We're just gonna do soft tubing. It'll be too crazy to be doing, you know, hard tube. But that's where we're at. We got the CPU, AM3 CPUs working. I got to order the 8 gigabytes of RAM. We pretty much have all the water cooling stuff. I'm going to be using this little radiator, and it's going to be going like basically up here where this little fan is. We're going to have to cut some of the metal to make it work, but it'll work. So that's going to be awesome. We're going to water cool this mother. We're going to get 8 gigabytes of RAM. We're going to put an RX 560, and I will be probably switching this hard drive over to a SATA hard drive. And since it's running Windows XP, I think I'm going to be ordering a Windows 10 license off of eBay. Those really cheap ones that are like 10 bucks or 12 bucks or something, and we're going to see if that works. I've seen people suggest it, and I heard that it is a legit situation, so that's what we're going to do. Alright guys, well, the next step is pulling this all back apart again and getting the chassis ready, starting to paint everything and get it all pretty looking. Alright guys, sorry this one took so long, but we're done, and on to the next step.